Hey guys, come on downstairs. It is back. Minnesota Twins franchise, year number 6. This is episode number 284. We're starting season number 6, but first off, let's recap season number 5. The Los Angeles Dodgers are the World Series champions. They beat the Texas Rangers in 5. The Rangers beat the Red Sox, who beat us in the American League Division Series. The Dodgers 4-2 in the NLCS over the Cardinals. So the Dodgers and the Texas Rangers in the World Series. The Dodgers were by far and away the best team in season number 5. They won well over 100 games, and they had quite a dramatic comeback in Game 5 of the NLDS against the San Francisco Giants, where they scored 8 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning to come back and win that game. So we put season number 5 behind us. Let's look at some of the key free agent signings in the offseason between years 5 and 6. The New York Yankees pick up center fielder Kevin Kiermaier. His numbers dipped a little bit in season number 5, but they signed him to a 5-year contract. The New York Mets pick up Kevin Gausman, a 4-year, $42.5 million deal for Gausman, who is 30 years old at this point. George Springer ends up with the San Francisco Giants on a 6-year, $126.8 million deal. He hit .295 with 30-plus home runs last year. Ken Giles, a relief pitcher, 4-year, $22 million deal to the Colorado Rockies. He had a 1.24 ERA in season number 5. Jordan Zimmermann to the New York Mets. He was 12-9, a 3.02 ERA a season ago. 2-year, $24.9 million deal. Kevin Pillar to the Tampa Bay Rays. He'll take Kevin Kiermaier's spot in center field. 14 home runs a year ago. He signs a 2-year, $16.6 million deal to go to Tampa. Mark Canha to the St. Louis Cardinals. He comes from Tampa Bay. A 3-year, $47.6 million deal to jump to the senior circuit. D. Gordon returns to Seattle, a .263 average, 14 home runs, 54 driven in. He picks up a 2-year, $29.7 million deal. And at age 32, he's still an 88 overall rating. Jason Kipnis, 34-year-old second baseman, picks up a 2-year, $25.6 million deal to go to the Chicago Cubs. And a trade, the Red Sox acquire Christian Yelich from the Marlins. In return, the Marlins pick up A.J. Pollock and Ruby De La Rosa. Huge deal for the Red Sox to get Yelich. And then the Marlins pick up Taijuan Walker from the Mariners. They give up Matt Duffy, Lucas Lawrence, and Garrett Richards in that deal. All right, let's concentrate a little bit on our team, the Minnesota Twins. In the offseason, key losses. We lose outfielder Domingo Santana, catcher Francisco Cervelli, and shortstop Wilmer Flores. And not a lot of changes. We're going to, for the most part, run it back. We did sign Gerard Dyson to a contract. He's 36 years old, but his speed is still 90, with his stealing at 96. And we just want to add some more speed to this team. We picked up a Rule 5 draftee in Jackson Reitz, a 25-year-old catcher that was in the Philadelphia Phillies farm system. So, because he was a Rule 5 draft pick, he's going to have to stay on the big league roster for all of season number 6. He will take the place of Francisco Cervelli. Let's look at where we rank position-wise among all of the major league teams. 2nd in bullpen, 5th in starting pitcher, 4th at 3rd, 9th at second base, 10th in left field. Those are the strengths of this team. The weaknesses are right field, shortstop, and behind the plate. And let's start season number 6. The 2021 opening day from Oakland Coliseum. It's the A's and the Twins. As we get this started, it'll be MLB The Show 20 once again. Because MLB The Show and San Diego Studios did away with year-to-year saves, we cannot transition this one into MLB The Show 21. So we're running it back on MLB The Show 20. Oakland A's, Minnesota Twins, ready to get season number 6 underway. We did make the postseason a year ago. Lost in 5 games to the Boston Red Sox. Last year's Cy Young Award winner Sonny Gray will get the start here in game number 1. Sonny Gray also won a Cy Young Award in 2017, which would have been the second year of this franchise, as a member of the Oakland A's. So he's going to face Sean Manaea here today, a 4.80 ERA a year ago. Let's get some highlights started off here in the second inning. Jace Peterson at the plate. Last year, 229, 20 home runs, and 53 RBIs. Top of the second inning on a 2-0 pitch. And Jace Peterson clobbers that one to right. And first home run of the season, first run on the board of the year for the Twins. Jace Peterson touches them all. So the first 20 or so games of this season, we will do just as we've always done, game by game, and each episode will be an individual series. After game number 20, we're going to make some changes to the process here in season number 6 that will probably pick up the speed, and maybe we can get year number 6, 7, maybe even 8 done over the course of this summer. We'll see how things go. Runner tagging from third. That's going to tie up the game at the end of the third. We're tied up at 1. So after game number 20, I'm going to do a lot of quick managing, and we'll jump in and play a few games here and there that have some significance to us. But for the most part, we're going to quick manage and see if we can't. Since MLB The Show's not doing carryover saves anymore, this series, it's either keep playing MLB The Show 20 indefinitely, which is probably not going to happen for way long. So we're going to try to pick up the pace of this and get through several seasons. Hopefully get through maybe 10 seasons total in this franchise, something like that, over the course of this summer and next summer maybe. So you see a 2-run home run by Eddie Rosario, and the Twins lead at 3-1 in the middle of the 5th. Felix Doubront will take the hill now for Oakland. Sean Manaea, his day is done. We are in the top of the 6th inning with the Twins leading 3-1. Jackson Reitz at the plate. This is our Rule 5 catcher, and he's going to lace one into the gap for a base hit. That's going to maybe be a double, score the runner from first. And it is 4-1 Minnesota in the middle of the 6th. Let's move to inning number 9. Miguel Sano at the plate. Last season's MVP. 2 for 4 on the day with a pair of singles. And he's going to serve this one up to the right center field gap. That's going to score another run. It's 5-1 Twins, and Sano is in with a stand-up double. And Minnesota with a win in the first game of the season, 5-1. Jace Peterson, 3 for 4 with a home run and RBI. Eddie Rosario went 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Miguel Sano, 3 for 5 with a double and an RBI. And Jackson Reitz, in his Major League debut, went 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Game number 2 of this 4-game series, maybe. I can't remember if it's a 3 or 4-game series. We'll find out. Martin Gomez will take the hill for the A's. Season ago had an ERA of 5 even in 174 2/3 innings. Jose Barrios will take the hill for us, hoping to have a better season than he had last year, at least in the record column. He was 11-12, a 4.28 ERA. And let's get some action going here in the first inning. Game number 2 of the season, former Twin Max Kepler. 29 home runs and 93 RBIs for the A's last season. When we traded Max Kepler several years ago, I did not see him turning into that kind of player. Robert Jones, starting shortstop, taking the place of Wilmer Flores. He hits one out to right. First home run for Robert Jones. He's had a little bit of time throughout the years in September call-ups and whatnot. But it's time for him to maybe make the jump to the big leagues, and hopefully he'll stick here. We are taking a chance on him. We let Wilmer Flores walk in the hopes that Robert Jones would be ready to take over the starting spot there. Here's Michael Conforto at the plate now. It's 2-0 Minnesota. Conforto hits this one to deep center field, and that one is going to be caught right at the track. And that will end the 6th inning. Let's go to the 7th. Mark Zebchinski will take the hill for the A's. 3.71 ERA last year. Jace Peterson will face him. He's 0 for 2 here in game number 2 of the season. After he went 3 for 4 in yesterday's game, he hits this one high and deep to right, and that one is going to get out. Second home run of the year for Jace Peterson. And the Minnesota second baseman showing some pop from that left side of the plate. We go to the bottom of the inning. Twins leading 3-0, 2 outs. Bruce Maxwell, the A's catcher, at the dish. Here's a drive deep to right. That one is gone. Bruce Maxwell with the home run, his first of the season. That gets the A's on the board. It is now 3-1 in favor of the Twins. Let's move on now to inning number 9. Kevin Segrist, a year ago, 46 save and 53 save opportunities. He's going to be facing the lefty Kepler with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Kepler's 0 for 3 here, and make it 0 for 4 as he strikes out swinging. Kevin Segrist, first save of the season for him. And the Twins win their second game in a row to start the year. Jose Barrios went 6 2/3, gave up 6 hits, had 9 strikeouts, and gave up only 1 earned run. Robert Jones went 1 for 2 with a home run. Jace Peterson hit 1 out as well. Miguel Sano 1 for 4 with a double. And Eddie Rosario 1 for 3 and drew a walk. So we are 2-0 to start the season. Here comes game number 3. Twins and A's. Like I said, the first 20 games, we'll be going through them game by game because that's what I had done when I bought MLB The Show 21 and committed to doing a Cincinnati Reds rebuild. Jose De Leon will take the hill here in game number 3. After game number 20, we're going to do a whole bunch of quick manage and make roster moves, try to build ourselves a championship team in more of a sim-style franchise going forward. Although, the sliders that I have are fantastic for this game, so I know that whenever we need to jump in and play games, whether it's the postseason or at any point during the regular season, the slider settings are beautiful. So, great catch out there in right by Delino DeShields as he goes tumbling onto the warning track. We are in extra innings here in game number 3. That was the end of the 10th inning, and nobody has a run on the board. Let's go to the 12th now. Bottom of the 12th, Jose Azocar, 2 for 4 on the day with 2 singles. Bases are loaded, and he's going to dump one into right, and that's going to walk it off for Oakland. So the A's get their first win of the season in 12 innings, a 1-0 win, and we suffer our first loss of the year. Carlos Paulino, our backup catcher, went 1 for 4. Nolan Arenado 0 for 4. Mario Calero 0 for 4. Jace Peterson 0 for 3. We only mustered 3 hits in the entire game. All right. We have signed Taylor Rogers. It says starting pitcher up there, but Taylor Rogers is a relief pitcher. He will go to our bullpen, and he will become our left-handed specialist. As, by the way, we did lose Chasen Shreve as well. I didn't mention that earlier. And we have also signed another catcher from the free agent pool. Chance Sisco was unsigned, and we know him well from our last season American League Division Series against the Boston Red Sox. He was their starting catcher, and he will now be on our roster. I don't know if he will start or if Jackson Reitz will start. Most likely, Chance Sisco will start. I think he's the better player at this point. Kyle Gibson will take the hill for game number 4 of the season, facing Dylan Overton, former Chicago White Sox, 4.77 ERA last year. Dylan Overton, I think he spent season number 1 of this franchise with the Sox. And ever since then, he's been with the A's. All right, former Twin Domingo Santana. He was on our roster a season ago. Santana lifts one deep to right and onto the steps. So Domingo Santana getting some revenge against the team that let him go. We just didn't have room in the outfield for him. He wasn't probably not getting the playing time he deserved. And so we decided to move on from Domingo Santana. And he ends up in Oakland, and he hurts us here in the bottom of the first inning. It's 1-0 A's. Jose Azocar at the plate now. Bottom of the third with 1 out. Nobody on. 0-1 delivery from Kyle Gibson. And Azocar is going to lift this one deep to left. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's fair. First Major League home run for the center fielder, Jose Azocar. And the A's are on the board once again. 2-0 Oakland. This is Game 4 of the opening 4-game series on the road against the A's. Let's go to the 5th inning now. It's still 2-0 A's. Chance Sisco at the plate. We just signed him. Just got into town last night. And he swings and misses for out number 3. Through 4.5 innings, it's 2-0. Oakland with the lead. We move to the 6th. Nolan Arenado at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the delivery. Arenado lifts one to left. That one is going to be tracked down. No, it goes over the head of the left fielder. And 1 run's going to score. Another runner will stop at third. And Arenado's in with an RBI double. Felix Doubront will come in now for Oakland to face Raimel Tapia. Tapia with 2 outs, runners on second and third, and he pops it up. Pops it up on the left side of the infield. The catch is made. Side is retired. Twins leave 2 in scoring position, but they do get 1 on the board off of the Nolan Arenado RBI double. All right, here's Rafael Devers. Breaking ball. Devers serves it up to left field. That's going to drop in front of Tapia, runner rounding third. Here comes the throw to the plate. Up the first baseline, not in time. The A's are up 3-1 now. The end of the 6th inning. Twins won the first 2 games of this series. A's won Game 3. They're looking to win Game 2, and we're going to get a look at Taylor Rogers, the 30-year-old former Twin, back with the Minnesota Twins here as our left-handed specialist out of the bullpen, facing Kristen Stewart, and Taylor Rogers gets the strikeout. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Taylor Rogers facing Jose Azocar. Another breaking ball. Chopped to the left side. Arenado backhands across the diamond for the out. And at the end of 7, A's are up 3-1 over Minnesota. Let's go to the 9th, see what we can do. They're going to bring in Eli Hernandez. 40 saves, 46 save opportunities a season ago in year number 5. And he's going to be facing Jace Peterson with a full count and 2 outs. And Peterson rips it into the hole. Scooped up there by the second baseman onto first. And the A's win the final 2 games of this series. So we split a 4-game set on the road in Oakland to open the season. Domingo Santana, former Twin, hurt us 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. Arenado went 2 for 4 with a double and RBI. Roman Quinn 1 for 3 with a run. Gerard Dyson went 2 for 3 for the Twins. Jace Peterson 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. So the season series with the A's is even at 2-2, and we are right dead center in the middle of the American League Central Division, but obviously it's super early. All right, that's it for Minnesota Twins franchise episode number 284. Hope you guys stick around and enjoy season number 6 over the course of this summer. Hopefully we'll get into season number 7 as well.